Hey guys, what's going on? Josh, aka 1PC from Movie Smash Network, here with my co-host Johnny.
What's going on, guys?
This is a special interview. We got Muffin Bros on deck, so please introduce yourselves.
I'm Muffin Man, or Scott. You know, I go by Muffin Man. But yeah, I'm the networking correspondent of Muffin Bros, and of course, the co-owner.
Top notch.
And my name is Pete, and I had a gamer tag, but I got rid of it because I looked it up in the dictionary and I did not like it. But I am also a co-owner of Muffin Bros, and you know, it just
He's the production guy, the production manager.
I make everything happen.
Yeah.
He makes the magic.
All
Yeah.
of
He makes the magic.
Yeah,
I
all
make the magic happen with little blades.
And
Ooh.
we got little Dalton
Oh yeah,
over here.
also we got this guy over here. We got Dalton.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
playing Paper Mario right now.
Oh, he's stuck.
But,
it's the new
You
meta.
know, you kind of got screwed over when he.
Dalton's our third and final co-owner, and he's our graphic supervisor. He handles all of our graphic ads for Muffin Bros, even like our image. He's also an exclusive artist.
And
Love the guy.
he makes a damn good job of everything.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
Like
good
all of
definitely.
our ads, like
Real
the
great stuff,
controller and the
yeah.
icing.
Mhm.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, like that's him. Our logo.
Yeah, that's Dalton already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're doing a good job, man.
Good job.
I think
High
it
five.
is. Oh man.
Oh, I'm Dalton.
So yeah, let's get started. How did you guys meet?
Well, it was back in 1984. We were crying.
Way back when.
Really?
No.
Back in now?
Oh,
No. I guess we'll start kind of like into the roots of our friendship. So.
So it was 5th grade,
Uh-huh.
and there was a giant flood the summer before we went into 5th grade. Tropical Storm Allison, it screwed everyone over in the Houston area about 2001-ish area.
And I
Era,
lived,
I mean.
I lived in Pasadena. When the storm hit, it moved me.
It done fucked everything.
It messed everything up. Yeah, and it pushed me into the northeast Houston. And then I enrolled into the same school district as Pete, and we were in each other's classes. It kind of like took us a while to.
Yeah, we did. We weren't very fond of one another. Or
I mean, I
maybe,
was a go-lucky kid.
maybe we just. Yeah.
you were.
I
quite
was
the
kind
introvert.
of the dick. And I was like, who's that guy? I don't want to sit next to him.
Yeah, so it took us some time to, I don't know, like, I really didn't have any friends when I moved. Same when I lived in Pasadena, but I can honestly say Pete was like my first best friend. Like,
Nice.
It took a little time,
It did.
and
It took lots of time.
yeah, but because of this guy, I am where I am now. He wanted to play learn the trumpet.
Yeah, they're like, hey, little kids, you want to play instruments? What are instruments?
Yeah, I had no
And
idea.
then that's kind of where it went from there. So I went in the band, and Scott's like, I want to be in band too.
Yeah.
Let me in band, please.
So
And that's where it
Yeah.
kind of happened.
yeah, I went in.
Sort of.
I picked out an instrument. It was the clarinet, and I kind of like reached out towards it, and the guy didn't even hand it to me right, and it just all fell into place. And
Felt natural.
It just felt right.
the guy just
smooth as eggs.
yeah, the guy was just looking bug-eyed, going, "Has he played before?" And Mom's like, "No, he has not." I'm like, "Mommy, can I play clarinet?" She's like,
Sure,
"Well,
son.
let's do it."
Go right ahead.
So Pete and I, since then, you know, we've been in band since middle school, and then into high school marching band. That was
After high school, I quit.
yeah.
I
He
was
quit. I, on the other hand, progressed to my career in music.
Right, right.
So, you know, Muffin Bros, we got established a year ago. So before that time, I was just going through my bachelor's in music education.
And after high school, my side of the story is I quit band. I went into school to do animation, and I regret it. I regret going to school because I'm in a whole lot of debt.
Hey, that's what happens when
Yeah.
you're trying to make
Yeah.
a career, dude.
Yeah, and then it's like an extremely competitive career.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Like,
What was your degree in?
it was media arts animation from the Art Institute of
I always
Houston.
get it wrong.
Art Institute of Houston's a scam. Never go to it. Never go to it.
So like
PSA.
having the drive from studying animation was something that pushed y'all to make skins for
Yeah, in a weird
controllers?
way, it
In a
kind of
way.
went like.
It's kind of like a puzzle piece. Like he had his.
Like, here's the thing. I went to school for animation, but I had a job for doing graphic design for a while.
Right.
So I was doing graphic design, maybe like here and there at this one place. And then like his brother had like a sister company. He was like, "Hey, my brother's looking for a full-time graphic designer. You interested?" Okay.
Sure.
Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. So then
Jeez.
I went up to him like, "Hey, how you doing? You want to get a job?" "Yeah, sure. Okay, here you go. You're gonna do graphics." I'm like, all right.
That's what he did.
Bullshit. So then I was doing that, and I sucked in the beginning. Then maybe like 5 years into it, I went from sucking to like.
Being okay.
I mean,
No, I think damn good.
like
I was
he was making like designs for hats, like apparel.
Oh yeah, it was a promotional company. They were doing like caps, hats, embroidery, and then they like outsourced getting a bunch of screen printed T-shirts for companies and
Yeah.
all the oil industries. Like, hey, my company needs uniforms. You got somebody that can design my logo for me and do it? That was me.
Yeah.
I did that.
Well, while he was doing all that, I was just plowing through my bachelor's, and then
Doing his music.
yeah, it took me a while to finally like finish school, but it took me about 5 years. I transferred from junior college. Shout outs to Blinn College.
Nice.
In Brigham.
Nice.
And then I transferred to Sam Houston State. Go Bearcats. Always a Bearcat.
Always.
But when I graduated, okay, so this is where like things like pick up. So right when I graduate in fall of 14, this was last year. Well, this was right around the time Super Smash Brothers
For the Wii U came out.
Yeah,
so
or
Uh-huh.
Smash 4.
popped out in November.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Sakurai's womb.
Shout out to Sakurai.
Daddy Sakurai.
That
So,
Saka.
so like the 3DS came out, that was fun. But then like the Wii U, like when it came out for Wii U, it was right after I graduated. Oh man, like I want. This was my time to get competitive.
Yeah, you know what's
Get
funny
good.
about that?
Yeah.
So you guys play Smash as well?
Yeah, we played Smash from
Well, back in the melee
when
days.
we were 12.
Old gens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we played N64 for a while. Then, like, man, this is cool. Let's just play that. I got a GameCube for a birthday of mine. I invited a bunch of friends over, a whole bunch of people. I invited, like,
He did.
a bunch of people. Only 2 people showed up.
Besides his family, of course.
This guy and another friend of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'd never came over, and he was so used to the N64.
Yeah.
And Scott was like, "I'm so ready to whoop your ass at the Smash Bros." And I was like, "All right, man, here you go."
And I didn't.
I hand him this. He's like, "What the?
I did
the
not.
fuck is this?"
I didn't know what a GameCube was.
I was like, "Really?"
He goes, yeah, it's a GameCube. And I go, a game what? Game Sphere? like
An Xbox.
I had no idea, and boy, it put me through a loop. Like the polygons were minimum.
Right.
You could actually see like animation movements in the game. They were going so fast. I was just what is shield? what is grab?
Yeah, this was before Brawl and
Way
Smash
before.
4.
So 2006 or 2007 that
2008
or
when
oh
Brawl
yeah
came out.
2008.
Because that same friend of mine that came to that birthday party was working at GameStop at the time and was able to get us a copy of Brawl before it released out to the public.
Whoa,
like a
the
week
hookup.
before. And we were like so scared to go on the online. Like, what if they find out?
Like I remember
It's
we were in the truck.
Yeah,
right?
we thought online was like, oh my god, they're gonna be online playing Brawl. It's gonna be the best shit ever.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope,
Big
not at
disappointment.
all.
Oh man. So yeah, back in the melee,
Yeah, back to
we-
that birthday party.
like when this was about a year or so before Wave Dash became a thing, and just seeing like the start, like Ken,
Yeah.
Mewtwo King.
Yeah, those were the big dogs. We were
Oh,
like, oh my
man.
god, those guys are so cool. Look at these YouTube VHS videos. YouTube just
Yeah, the
came out.
VHS.
YouTube just came
Yeah.
out.
YouTube, like the birth,
Like-
like the start of
A
YouTube.
little bit later after this birthday party, like, I remember the...
Damn, we're old.
Yeah, I was like, my YouTube account is gonna be 11 in December.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah. Let's fast forward. So
Yeah, let's skip all that jargon.
I've always wanted to like get into the competitive scene, but the only taste that I got was in the Melee days.
And from me and our friend.
I mean, we traveled out to like one of Zyro's events.
Yeah, one of Zaro's first. I wouldn't say first. It was like one of the
first.
Wobos or something.
I think it's Hobo.
Hobo? No, it was
Hobo.
Wobo back in the
Oh, it was
day.
Wobo?
Back in the day, like they had them at like Onicon, back when they had it at the Marriott in Houston, Nut and Galveston,
That's right.
years ago. It was
I
like,
wasn't there for that.
I don't know, it was like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had to travel far and wide across Houston to participate in a tournament, but that was a fun experience.
We sucked, but we're not new gens.
Yeah. Hashtag old gen. But like the brawl days were a fun time. Like that was actually a better chance for us.
Yeah, because we were older, we were able to like get out. We weren't just like kids in middle school.
I remember getting three-stocked by Cephalon in the brawl days.
Oh,
Falco. You remember that?
Yeah, actually.
Shouts to Cephalon.
I remember I played them like I don't know. I was back in brawl. I was DD main, and I made 4th place. And Cephalon's the one that knocked me out. But I remember all of these Game & Watchers. There's like Game & Watcher, Game & Watcher, Game & Watcher, Game & Watcher, then that Falco.
Yeah.
Cephalon's Falco.
Oh man, so
You probably don't remember me for watching this.
I
I do though.
Yeah,
I do.
He's coming for you, Cephalon.
Not.
But so right when I graduate in 14, I'm like, I get a fresh start. Like this is the game. Okay, let's do it. So I labbed. I learned things on my own. I actually went to Fox because I had Fox as my primary in the Melee days and Peach as my secondary. Yeah.
All the days.
Yeah, all the days. And then I didn't pick up Peach up until later. But
So Peach is your main?
yeah, Peach is my main.
At the
Like
moment.
number one. Like, she's like my personal instrument. Like,
Before we hop into Smash 4, let me give you a short backstory into like the motivation of what made Muffin Bros happen.
yeah, that's what I was
So
getting to,
what had happened was I went to, that graphic design job I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I did not like it there anymore. It started getting really unpleasant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I
You got really burnt out and
This
everything
was
like
not
a year-
burnt
that.
out. It was more or less like the guy I was working for was kind of
Not great.
no. I was like, I'm done. Like, I mean, I graduated, had my bachelor's degree. It's like, hey, I got a bachelor's degree. Can I get like maybe like a little bit of a raise? I'd be happy with like $1 raise.
Nope.
Nah,
Nah.
you're not gonna get that. Like, oh, okay then. Well, all right. I guess I'm gonna get another job. Got another job, and that didn't last very long. And I just had a baby not too long ago at the time, and I was like, the fuck am I gonna do for money?
Yeah. It was
So-
a rough time for him.
I ended up getting a job working at a steel company. It was a very heavy laborious job.
Was that a year before I graduated?
It was in October of 2014 when I got that steel job.
Oh, okay.
Right after right after Smash 4 came out,
That's right.
I got that steel job, and I was like, I wanted to play it, but I was like, I didn't have money.
Yeah.
I had to pay for rent. I just had a baby. It was hard. It was not easy.
Yeah.
Like, and also I was like, the whole time I was working at the graphic design job, I was like, I gotta start a business soon. I want to start a business. I started like teaching myself web stuff. I started teaching myself a little bit more about graphic design. Started looking into like SEO and Google AdSense and all that stuff. Started like digging into all that magic
Yeah.
of how to make money online.
And so like once Pete like, he got the job, and I just graduated. He would always call me up like, yeah, the job's hard work. Like he actually.
Also, I lost 100 pounds before I was 100 pounds heavier before I started the job compared to now.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty heavy work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cutting steel and bending.
Cutting steel in the hot heat and crazy shit. I mean, it's not bad. I like it. I got used to it now.
Yeah.
But what am I doing with my bachelor's degree?
Yeah.
So that was the whole motivation. Getting
Basically,
your
the whole
own
motivation
business.
was like I got let go from a job that I really wanted, but I lost it, and then I had to like forcefully go into this other job I was in because I had to survive somehow.
Of course.
And at the same time, I was like using all my free time and how I need how to start a business, to do this. I got to do this. I got just reading up on studying, doing everything I could possibly.
Like we were on the
put
phone
together.
talking like. I just remember like all this like stuff that he would like read books like motivation and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
At the time, I made nothing of it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. Like, I mean, like, of course, I wanted him to have like a business of his
And
own.
I was like,
But like, I was just,
He was
I
doing his own
just
thing.
finished my degree, and then so this is where things start melting together, or I should say mixing together.
Yeah,
Right.
basically, I'm like a starving person who wants to start I really want to start a business. It was like ridiculous. I was like selling like paper mache
Oh, yeah.
balls
Oh.
to
Little-
like Lynx bombs
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. And I was like, it's not gonna get me anywhere. Just
So I finally joined the newly established Smash 4 community in Houston.
yeah.
And well, this is around the time where Remo or Javian, he was going to host his first Smash Fest, and this was over there in Katy.
Yeah.
Well, I had a Jeep. I was able to drive out. I was, I moved back from Huntsville back to Houston.
Yeah,
I was
got
in,
tired of playing me online.
yeah, online. Oh god. But like when I heard about, hey, there's a Smash Fest, it's the first one, I was like, oh my god, like
Let's
this
go.
this is perfect. So at that time, I had started tinkering with controllers,
Right.
and it's just kind of like an obsession with me. Like I love taking apart and just how does it work. And it wasn't the first Smash Fest, but it was the second one. But by the time passed from January to February, I was starting to become this known repair guy, or
The Muffin Man.
yeah. So like my tag Muffin or Muffin Man, people just like, hey, hey Muffin Man, can you fix my controller or can you replace the thumbstick? Like, yeah, and I did my research. I knew exactly what to do. Well, word actually started to spread. Like I was at the Times Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just I had a little table.
Just
clean-
like taking controllers,
yeah,
taking them
like people
apart,
wanted to
doing
rumble,
custom work
take
and
it
everything
out,
like that.
Funny thing about that though, you're like, I remember you like, hey, I just bought a pack of like all these
Yeah,
analog
like,
sticks
yeah.
and stuff, and I'm just gonna fix people's controllers.
And this is where
And I was like, hey Scott,
it.
you're just gonna fix them?
Yeah.
He's gonna fix
You're
it.
just,
I
you're
didn't
just
have a
gonna-
price
just-
or anything.
just gonna
It was just
load
Oh,
them.
no, it was just
It was
add
just
a for the
donation.
community.
Yeah, it was something that I didn't feel like the competitive skill that I had would be able to meet like other people. It was just kind of like I wanted to be
man.
known for something besides playing competitive.
Besides, like being
And
a top player.
I knew I wasn't gonna, because I was actually applying at this time for Masters. So that's when I was starting to be known as the repair guy. And then all of a sudden, Pete kind of like caught word, like, yeah, do you charge? I'm like, yeah, kind of, donation, but, and then,
I was like, you should kind of start charging, see what happens. Sounds like you're getting a lot of people to
yeah,
hop on that.
and I
I
had
was like-
messages left and right, and then, well, that's when
I was like, well, you got a lot of people asking you to do this.
that's why you popped the
I
question.
was like, hey, would you like me to build you a website?
So he built
So
it.
it's like, all right, what are we gonna name it? And then like,
It took us what 2-3 days to figure.
yeah, it took us a while. Like, what the hell are we gonna name it? Are we gonna name it?
naming something
Naming-
is
Name it
really,
Muffin.
It takes so much.
really
Muffin Man's
difficult
Repair
to
Shop.
do.
Yeah,
Um,
we're like, well, what's the website gonna be?
Let's
It can't
see.
just be Muffin Man Repair or
Or like-
Muffin Repair. And,
Right.
And it was just like, well, people knew my gamer tag Muffin for short because you can't put Muffin Man.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit. At least I don't think. But that's when Pete just. Do you just want to go with Muffin Bros? That's my Pete impersonation. He's just like,
It's like,
You wanna go-
Well, do you wanna be the Muffin Bros? Like, nah. Like, how about
yeah.
the Muffin Guys? Or,
Muffin Guys?
How about the,
Yeah.
That's good.
the Muffin Men?
The Muffin Man was like my
Muffin
second
Man,
favorite.
let's go.
Like, oh man. And I was like, you know what? Nintendo, Smash Brothers, Mario Bros, Muffin Bros.
were
go.
Let's do
were,
it.
were there any stressful situations in the beginning of Muffin Bros?
Yeah. this was around the time where Pete was really getting heavy into his job. I was going through my graduate audition process. At the same time, I was teaching 3 days a week privately, which was nice. It was really hard to find time because he just like, I'm the fairy godmuffin of his son. Yeah, I'm the godmuffin.
Don't say.
Okay. Fairly odd parents, but I'm the godfather of his son. And around this time, he was just, he was swamped. Like, we could only like discuss things like over the phone for like a little bit.
I had I'd worked like 60 hours. Sometimes the worst was like 75 hours in a week. And I was like, we were trying to juggle. Like, what happened was we were doing like, he was doing the repairs, and I was like,
he did the website stuff.
And then I was like, maybe. What if we started selling like maybe stickers to people to put their gamer? Like, what if we started like a little label for people to put on their controller?
There's
like a lot of posts about people. Oh, I left my controller at so and so, or I left it over here.
Or I don't know if that's my controller or if that's my controller.
Yeah, right.
Let's fix this. Why don't we just fill that void with something? And so we started making stickers.
We were also being asked about if we did like painting, because like people saw me take apart the thing, and they were just like, "Do you guys paint, or like do you guys like do like any sort of like graphics?" And I'm just
do like custom stuff, right?
No, I just fix things.
Yeah.
And
then like Scott was like, "Yeah, these guys were asking me if we do graphics." I was like, What if we made stickers for the controllers? Okay, let's do that.
Let's.
Then we made stickers for like Karna,
and
Wispy, and BC.
This is the alpha test. So we had BC, Karna, Wispy, and Krebs be our alpha testers.
Right.
Like, let's see how if these stickers sustain on your controllers.
That right there was. I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, it sucks.
I mean, you got to start off somewhere, honestly. I mean, you got to start
I'm the
somewhere.
optimist of the group.
I was
please not that bad.
You gotta test things out, of course.
Yeah.
So I made these crappy stickers. And then I was like cutting them out with scissors. Here we go.
Oh God, it was.
Here you go, Scott. And I was like, oh.
What is this? I something in my mind just imagined. Okay, all he has to do is get some sort of stencil, use a X-Acto knife, and it'll be really crisp and clean. And what he handed me was like this kind of like mop chop. The print was great, but this mop chop like. That's not angularly correct, but it was something to test.
That was horrible.
Yeah, you can ask Krebs. His little leaf did not last long. So I think the most stressful point was we started from the ground zero. Like
we had no money whatsoever to start this. Like
so,
literally, we were like, okay, so let's just see what happens. Let's not invest nothing. Let's just. Whatever little products we make, let's slowly just reinvest that over and over and over.
And so I kind of
rinse and repeat for a while.
Yeah, I took my repair funds, and then I also put some of my own because like I taught 3 days a week as a private lesson.
So you're gonna contradict me?
No,
I'm joking.
Well, no, but like we didn't like invest in ourselves, but at the time we needed a machine.
Yeah, we didn't like. I was doing everything by hand. I was like, this is terrible. It doesn't look good.
Got to get one of those quick cut machines, right?
Yeah, just a really nice cutter.
Something like that.
And with my teaching job, of course I was saving up for my graduate studies and and all of that. But I had a little bit to put
saved
towards
up,
it,
right?
And then I combined it with my repair funds. We got a cutter. Took him a little bit to like. Well, I say a little bit.
No, it was that was probably my most stressful time. Figuring out how to make the damn skin for the controller. Like I was like, okay. Here's what happened. Like we were like before we bought it, I was like, let's start making skins that go on top of the controllers. So like that sounds like a damn good idea. Let's do it. All right.
So, that's the
so then I like all right. So I start trying to like draw one up on the computer and I print it out. And it's like this big. I was like, oh man, let's figure this out. And eventually, I think I like, is this the right size? It's like copy paper. I get like an X-Acto knife and like I'm making hexagons and like octagons and polys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, all the skins that we have.
it wasn't
Figured it
smooth. It was like
just jagged, but
Yeah.
he got the right
it was
idea.
bad.
Right.
So yeah, it took him some time, but he developed. Well, there were
It took
two versions.
a month, and I was pissed off.
And that was around
the whole time.
around the time. This was like around May or June, and that's when we shut down the website just to like
Cool off.
pause.
Right.
Because like the only thing that was filtering in there was literally like repair requests.
Mhm.
But I mean, I was gonna move in the beginning of July. I had to prep about 2-3 weeks prior. So yeah, the website was shut down for a good amount of time, and then that gave Pete enough time to get the skin. Like,
Oh, that didn't happen.
Did it?
You got that mixed up. Like we
When-
were making skins. Like I did make the controller skin, but it was not perfect.
oh yeah, it was not.
It
perfect.
it was like a little off and a little awkward here and there. It's like,
Yeah.
we're gonna shut down this thing for a little bit and like maybe we had like a bad quality type of material we were using in the beginning.
Hmm.
Because people would use it and then it like start tattering.
We made it
Yeah.
up though. Like all the people that we sold, that we either sold.
Anybody that bought one previously before we like added that laminate on there, we replaced another one.
Yeah, the only other one that we have to do is for Kevin, our partner at Respawn Video Games. Love the guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're gonna take a quick
Oh, yeah.
break, and we'll be right back. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
All right, guys, we're back.
Hey.
Back
Had
at
to
it
take a
again.
quick break.
Yeah.
Drank too much water.
Had to take a tinkle.
Always.
No, but yeah, let's jump back from
Yeah,
where we were. So July. Of,
Yeah, so we shut down the site. Classic Game Fest was at the end of July, and this was around the time that we were planning to.
Yeah, well, like I was really swamped doing all the graphics, and I was like, we need another guy.
Mhm.
We need somebody to help us a little bit because I
Right.
was like doing all the custom orders, and at the same time, I was also cutting and printing them and doing all of them.
Yeah,
Creating-
I was more like the communications.
That was like the guy that would go out and
Yeah,
You're, you're the
Uh,
face of it all, really.
advertise.
And this was when kind of like around the time Smash United was becoming a more of a thing. But at this point we didn't have any partnerships. We didn't have.
We had nothing.
It was just
us two. It was like, holy,
Yeah.
things are coming in now.
And so Classic Game Fest last year, it was in Austin, and I attend. And actually during the attending, it was when the Austin Smash 4 community was hosting their like 3 booth sized, like just not really a tournament. It was just like a come and play Smash.
Right.
Vincent Railsback, who brought some of like the melee setups.
CRT.
Loved it. Yeah, like he came stayed with me in San Marcos, and we went to the event. It was just kind of like my way in, like, oh yay, I get to go in for free. And at that same point, I saw like some of these artists around. I'm just,
This guy was like, hey,
Pete,
we should
look. This is a good time as any. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was at home doing orders and stuff while he was out at a
Yeah, this is on the weekend, which was nice.
expo thing, and I was at home working.
So
Having fun.
yeah. So I think it
It
was
is fun.
I think it was day 2, because like day 1 I was scoping around, and then day 2, I was walking around throughout the convention, and then I saw this one particular artist. His art was like minimalistic, like it wasn't like super detailed, but like he did Nintendo stuff, and that's what I was kind of like looking for. But he also did other things too. And that's when we met. I confronted
Met Dalton.
Yeah,
This guy.
Dalton's House of Fixings was what it was. And
Oh, is that what it is?
it
His
was
name
that
was
was
House
the
of
thing,
Fixings.
yeah. And he was just selling posters, and I looked at some of his posters, and I'm like, oh my god, these would make great skins. Like, oh my god. And he was very like, he was very like collected.
Who is this asshole?
Well, like I approached the booth, and I'm like, excuse me, are you Dalton? It was actually his friend who was helping him work the booth.
Yeah.
And then Dalton kind of like, walked over and just like,
Yeah.
I just got straight to the point. Like, are you Dalton? Hi, nice to meet you. Have you ever considered having your art on controller skins? He looked like, he kind of like looks away, and then he looks right back at me. He's like, when do we start?
Oh, what?
And,
Nice.
and then I told him, like, well, we're Muffin Bros. It's my best friend and I. We're starting up this business, and we could really use. And at that point, we were. It was before we got the exclusive artists section added to our.
Before we
website.
had everything that came out of there was either made by my hands or Scott's. Oh yeah, I taught Scott.
Yeah, he taught.
Photoshop
Oh my
over
god,
the summer.
he taught me Photoshop.
Through Skype.
He taught me the website.
I
Like,
taught him how to do websites too.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so short-handed. I needed someone else to pick
And-
up
It's like, all right, Scott,
And,
you,
you know,
you-
get
you
to
need to
work.
pick up. You need to pick
Yeah.
up the
Yeah.
pace.
yeah. Besides practicing and just doing my studies, I was learning Photoshop, and then everything that you see on the website now with Dalton's color scheme and
Yeah,
everything.
the website I kind of like here you go, you steer the car now. Take
Yeah,
the wheel.
I took
and
That's awesome.
I turned into what it
Dude,
is
that's
now.
great.
I learned a lot. Now I can't take all the credit, but we can for sure get to that here just a little bit. But like, so yeah, we met Dalton. Here's the funny thing: we got his info. We talked a bit on the phone, and then
Ooh.
well,
Well, I'm sorry.
it took us.
Oh, that's all right. It's 10 p.m.
Yeah,
8 o'clock's my bedtime.
Yeah, it took him a while to kind of like get the assortment of graphics, like, because we didn't have a system. We were like, let's get him some
we
templates.
didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Yeah,
We
it
were
was
just like,
by the ear.
give me that. Let's put it here and make magic out of it.
Yeah.
Well, around October was when Smash United was going to have their first event, their first series, and Battlegrounds.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that
It was
time.
like, whoa, this is crazy.
And Krebs and
I remember watching the YouTube video for the
yeah.
trailer and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
for Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah, I remember.
and
that too.
this was when Krebs and Keith, another fellow Keith, love the guy, fellow musician. He and I know the same group of musicians from our colleges, so it's crazy, small world. But he invited us to Battlegrounds,
Yeah.
and then we're like, can we invite another fellow vendor? And we invited Dalton.
Dalton, right?
So we
Sell
were,
this art
yeah.
and everything
so
like
we
that.
were put like side by side,
House of Fix and
House
Muffin
Fix and
Bros.
Muffin Bros. It was beautiful.
It was like cookies and cream,
yeah,
bacon and eggs.
peanut butter and jelly, and I tell you, in the first half of the Battlegrounds Day event, Pete was swamped. Like I
Like literally, I was like, okay, money goes in here. Okay, cut this.
and this was
Okay,
before,
hello, how you doing? Oh, hold on, wait a minute. And, yeah, it's pretty much.
This is
I went down,
before
it's
we had
like
his
hell.
wife.
It was bad.
Yeah, before we had his wife assist us being our cashier.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then Dalton was there. He goes, "Hey, you use any help?" He took care of our custom orders. He took care of like just assisting with orientation.
Yeah, because literally, it was just. I didn't think it was like literally. It was bad by myself.
I
was
couldn't do much besides, communicate like how
Yeah.
what we are and what we do.
Yeah.
And that's when we met Red of VGCB. Oh no,
Wait.
VG. Oh no.
No, yeah,
VGBC.
VG, yeah,
Am I right?
VGBC,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, good. I
VGBC.
always say it wrong.
Yeah,
Um,
VG Bootcamp.
yeah, VG
Yeah.
Bootcamp. Okay, good. Yeah, it's just a tongue twister. But anyways, met him. Then Uncle Mojo. God, it was great. After Battlegrounds,
Oh, that was hell, but it was. Worth
but we did it.
was
Yeah,
Fun.
and we drove
Oh, yeah,
Dalton
I
to-
can imagine.
Yeah, we drove Dalton to his car in the parking lot, talked a bit, and then Pete and I were on our way home back in Northeast Houston.
And I started crying. I forgot the sandwich.
Well,
That
like
didn't happen.
we were talking, like we really worked well with Dalton. Like Dalton really like
Stepped it up.
something about the chemistry that we had
It clicked.
clicked
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that was the missing piece of the
of the recipe. Like it just
cornflakes.
and we were able to bake something up, and about 2 or 3 days later,
We didn't bake it.
well, we baked a dream. We made a dream. Anyways,
Aw.
he likes to do that. But like we got with Dalton, and we're like, hey, we didn't know how to ask him.
Like,
Like,
hey, you want in?
like, do you want in?
You want
and
in?
I was like, do you want in? Like with us? Like in a house? Like
So basically, this is what happened. House of Fixins and Muffin Bros. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are.
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. He does a great job of simplifying it. So it was at that point to where we were just Muffin Bros. And with the logo, well, we just had two little muffins in the logo.
Yeah.
The blue one was me. The orange guy was him. And then we added Dalton, the purple. And then we were like, okay, well, let's add because I like even numbers. I
Yeah,
don't
neutral
know.
one. Yeah.
It's just we added the mailman, and we're just
Huh.
or like the assistant.
So
or,
that's
Yeah.
the origin.
That's the origin
yeah,
of the
it's
muffin.
just,
That's
it's
the
just
origin.
an orange figure, and
Like,
yeah, I mean like
I put
they're
a little artist hats on. I designed the first logo,
Yeah.
and I look back at it, I think it sucks now.
well, what's funny is Smash United or Remo, they're just like, hey, that logo, can you?
Well,
This was later down
I
the
can't
road.
take
but-
all the credit for the logo. Heck,
Yeah.
went off of what he told me to put it together.
Yeah.
Like make it pixelated. Like, okay.
Because like
I don't like it,
we're
though, but-
gaming, but anyways.
All right.
So after November hit, we got Dalton on, and then we just fast forwarding. We did more events. We had more assistants, like just people helping us at the booth, and then this is when when the new year hit. Pete's like, all right, we actually get to register ourselves like
Official.
in the
Yeah.
state of Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
And then from then on, it was just we get more orders. A little bit. No. But like inside, it was just like, man, like
Like
this was
something's
literally-
something's
this was
finally
literally-
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally 9 months ago.
Baby could be born within that
Yeah.
time frame. Our baby was born.
Yeah. And so, man, what was? Oh, February. Well, I mean, like,
Jumping around there.
yeah, a little jumpy, but like, the moment January hit, we started actually contracting artists. So besides Dalton,
We need more.
Working with other custom
Yeah.
artists just
yeah,
to do like
other-
custom skins.
Exactly. Well,
That's great.
And just their exclusive art. So
Yeah, we just wanted more like.
variety.
Yeah, there you go. So I was gonna say diversity.
So so at first we called it the featured artist program, but
That sounded weird.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we went with
no.
the exclusive. And this was about
Exclusive.
a few months ago.
Featured presentation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I.
So we started signing on some local artists like in Houston. Shout outs to Mango Hero or Armando. Love his paint style. We have Edgar of the San Antonio Smash 4 community, known as Azor. Or
Oh, Azor,
Blade.
nice.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his work.
Yeah, Azor. He does the
Didn't you
the-
do that one?
yeah
Yeah,
he
the
commissioned that
custom
skin.
Robin
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
This one. Let me see if you can get it in the camera. I hope it shows.
No,
I'll take a
well,
picture
Yeah,
on-
we'll,
in
we'll-
there.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we'll have it in the video.
But
Well, that was
aesthetics, okay.
Okay. So
I'm joking.
we were excited that he really was on board. So at that point, we had 3 artists we were working with, and Battlegrounds 2 hit.
It's like,
We,
oh
we
my
had
God.
all 3 artists, and then Pete and I, and we're just like, let's go. And then
Let's
Dalton,
do it.
Yeah, and it was just like,
Basically, we went from like fumbling over everything to like being like we got like systems established
Structure.
now.
and
Yeah, we had like first Battlegrounds, there was no structure. It was like there was an envelope by my foot. There was a thing
Yeah.
over here, and then there was all this there, and then people were like, "How much is this?" And it's like, "Hey, how much is that?" Like,
Hold on.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
no, it's kind of balanced.
Oh, yeah.
so much easier.
I mean, we can go on and on, but everything formed around Battlegrounds 2. We have something here. And actually, prior to that, when we vended at Forte 3, Neptune Attorney Locator approached our booth and goes, "Wow, like this is a presentation." And he asked me to forward our stuff to Attorney Locator regarding a partnership. And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Sounds fancy.
Really?
Let's go. Yes, shout outs to Neptune. Like he really put in a good word for us with William, Turn Locator, and we established a partnership with them. And around the same time, it's crazy. The Trey over at FX Game Exchange, who hosts all the Trinity Locator events, he approached us with the partnership. And then he invited us to the expo. Low Tier
Wow.
City 4. Like,
Yeah, it was out of the blue.
it was at that point that we're like, oh my god, we built something.
Like, I thought, like, honestly,
Yeah, great. Because I was watching the stream and the YouTube video. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Muffin Bros like has
Yeah.
their like
They're on
own
there,
little
yeah.
section
I
in the
didn't even know that
screen.
was on there until like, what's on the screen? Is that us? What are we doing on there?
What are we doing there?
Oh man,
That's awesome.
It's been a roller coaster.
Like,
That's
Sounds like a
great.
fun ride.
I'm really glad like things are like really working out for you guys. Like listening to y'all stories, like the struggles in the beginning and like the whole like jagged like
Oh, there's
skins
no
that
struggles.
Pete and that Pete would cut up,
It just
coming
shows that
to like
Gotta start somewhere.
top quality stuff like
Like-
this. I mean, like it's really motivational, really inspiring.
yeah,
So that's
it's
great. Like,
crazy.
let's start off with like a couple questions I have for you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Spill 'em.
when did you guys start thinking about sponsoring players such as Karna and Wispy?
Yeah, it's actually my drive.
It's his idea. I was
Yeah.
like sponsoring players.
How did I know?
It was
We're
one
kind
the-
of getting there yet.
Yeah, it was at the point to where, you know, when you sponsor a player, it's like first you want to pick someone that you know will commit.
Right.
And at
Yeah.
the same time, we needed a boost of exposure. At the same time, like in me, I'm just like, oh my god, like we're actually at the point to where we can sponsor.
Yeah, because before people were like, hey, what if you think you'd sponsor me? Like, well,
Yeah, we
kind of gotta,
we had like
get our
We-
stuff
we-
together.
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have to like look into some things,
We
do
gotta
our
like
research.
we gotta survive because we were making enough to stay afloat. when
breaking
someone,
even,
like,
yeah.
like,
Right, just
reached us.
breaking even, right?
Yeah, like no, not right now.
Because like we pay ourselves from everything that we do, and then we of course like like a business you put whatever.
Just manage it, yeah.
Right.
Pete and Dalton, they trust me with like doing research or just making sure, and then I tell like, hey Pete, hey Dalton, all right, so here's this player. Thankfully, like we've known Wispy.
Oh yeah, that brings me to a funny story.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You know, last Smash tournament I went to that I actually played in was the last
Uh-oh.
time I ever played in a Smash tournament, and that was at the Card Shack near where I live off of Wood Forest.
Yeah, like off like in the
Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes
Northeast.
away from
Yeah.
like in that area. But
northeaster.
I remember I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can try to like branch out to a store, maybe like sell like this is before we had the laminate and everything and like it's set and established. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me talk to the store owner and see what's up. Talk to him. Like, yeah, okay, well, I don't know. Still working that out, but I saw Wispy. I know Scott always talked about him because he was like one of our first people who took our like
The alpha.
very
Yeah.
very first trial run of
That-
the like piece of shit. Yeah, and I like, I know all the stuff about him because through Scott, but like he never met me before.
Yeah.
I'd never
Yeah,
met him.
right.
Yeah.
And I kind of like oh let me talk to him. Hey, you wanna like
Play a few games.
you want a sticker or you want a decal or something?
What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
It was, I remember Wispy telling me, he's like, dude, I didn't know that was Pete. I'm like, yeah, it's Pete. He's just,
I was like,
scared the
like-
hell out of me.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like, man, I think I creeped him the fuck out.
So,
But I was like, yeah.
so we knew like, okay, so like sponsoring Wispy has completely turned like his competitive like in the past, because like as I did my repair, I knew Wispy and I knew Karna and just where they were and then how they progressed in the past year. And
Right, because that's what when we had Wispy on the show,
Yeah.
and we were talking about like when we got to the whole Muffin Bros sponsorship, he was really adamant and like really passionate, like like I really want to play for somebody, like it
Yeah.
it motivates me to like actually try rather than go into a tournament like
Just to play,
whatever
yeah.
we'll get to next
Exactly.
week. It's like he has a lot more on the line, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and we were just when I actually like when I approached with like I was like, hey Wispy, like I'm not joking. Would you like to be sponsored? Would you like to be? Well, we tacked on the word graphics, like Muffin Bros. Kind of sounds like a bakery. I mean, we do bake freshly baked graphics.
Right.
That guy.
We tacked on graphics to like help promote what we do.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just like, do you want to be MBG Wispy? And Messenger, of course. And then like, he was he was like, he's like, I will not disappoint. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, and so, Pete and Dalton, they were excited. We really enjoy his enthusiasm, and like coming from, and this was right after Showdown, he got all the way to winners. He got knocked into losers and in the finals, and he took third from Karna and from Flip Hop.
Flip Hop.
And but it was right after that, and then sorry KJ, but the Rester,
that video.
that really still
that boosted
Wispy.
everything. That made
Wispy,
everything.
what are you doing right now? Let's get you sponsored. But it was just, we were finally at the point to where we could afford a player.
We had expendable funds to actually be able to sponsor somebody, because before we couldn't
it'd actually be an
do
insult
that to ourselves.
Yeah, if we couldn't,
hey, do you want to be a sponsored player? Here's $1.
yeah, we didn't want to.
Right.
So
don't want none of that.
So we got Wispy on board, and then a few weeks later, or probably a month later, it was about a month before the expo. At the 1K series for Turning Locator, Dalton and I with his girlfriend.
Oh, I forgot you were there.
Yeah. We drove up to Dallas, and it was such a warm welcome as always. And Karna was there, who teamed up with Dokpo, and they took doubles, and I'm like, hey Karna, so we kind of talked about sponsorship, when Muffin Bros is afloat, let's talk. And then Karna,
do you want to be sponsored?
would you like? And he goes, let me think. He had to think about it, because he knew that we just signed on Wispy, and then we wanted Wispy to have we love them both equally. There's no who's the better. But after we went home after the event, about a few days later, that's when Karna and I started communicating, and he's like, well, this is what we can do right now, but when we get bigger and bigger, we'll be able to do this. And then he's like, okay,
let's do it.
Signed on Karna. He did great at the expo, and then we sent him out to CEO. We assisted him with CEO.
Really?
Giving him a little fund to help with food and stuff, and
yeah.
And then we brought the assist to get him to Evo, and then he was invited by 2KGG or 2GG.
Yeah, 2GG.
Yeah. He was taken on the road trip from Evo to SoCal, and then he's being flown back Saturday. Oh, which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
And it's just been great. He's excited, and when we sponsored a player, we just wanted to make sure we could do it. And I think on the path that we are now, we're definitely going to get them the exposure they deserve. And that's what we want.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, love them.
I'm really glad that we had that. You guys are behind, y'all care for your players, and you just want what's best for them, and really taking care of them. I'm glad that to see a sponsorship such as yourselves. Take care of the players, respect them. Treat them as a human being rather than
just a robot.
Just a
behind
robot.
the controller.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're advertising, but they're people too.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, yeah.
They need to eat to live.
They do.
Yep.
And I will feed them muffins until they are sick to the core.
Well, on that note, we're going to take another break, and then when we come back, we're gonna ask Muffin Bros some random ass random ass questions.
Yeah,
Let's go.
All right, guys.
Hashtag.
Edgy they are. Do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. Hey guys, all right, we're back, and we're here at the final segment with the random questions. I'm gonna ask Muffin Bros, off the wall questions. So, what's the most sold skin?
Okay, so it's a bit of a tie, I think, between our custom sales and Jisoo Art sales. Jisoo Art, shout outs to those guys. Jisoo does phenomenal work, and now they're partnered with them.
Right.
Yeah, Jisoo art skins are phenomenal.
They are.
selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
It's like our custom skins and the Jisoo skins are fighting each other. Like 1 week it's this, 1 week it's that, and then it's like
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
they're gonna dance.
it's pretty sweet.
Now, what's the most outrageous custom skin y'all have done?
Oh my god.
You don't want to.
Actually,
No, I want to ask this
Yeah.
question.
actually,
Very curious.
I think in one of the photos we gave you was when we had the this was Dalton's favorite one. It's Who's the Father? I don't like. I remember the reference, but it was the guy who came in from Scotland, who wanted like this off-brand Cocoa Puff monkey
Oh my.
in the center.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's on a yellow skin. It's actually somewhere on our custom pictures from the expo. But who is the father? And it's just like this.
Who is the
It's kind of
father?
like a fusion of the Rice Krispies monkey and
It's like Cocoa Pebbles with a monkey.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I
Interesting.
think Kellogg's makes it. Not,
It's
not
just
Post.
you can just pop it in like
Yeah.
it's
I forget what it is. There's a name. I've
it's
seen it
super
before.
weird. But
Interesting.
that was Dalton's like favorite like custom skin. My favorite one is well, it's not really outrageous, but like a guy's just going and like in like the center of the skin, it's got space around it, and he's got like his name. It was the most creative skin that I've seen been made. Pete, what's the most outrageous? You can fill that.
Well,
in.
I found a picture of Sonic and Tails. They found
Uh-oh.
a gun that looked
Oh,
all like
no.
happy and crazy. They found a gun. I made that on skin.
Yeah,
I liked it.
it's custom, whatever.
That was my skin.
yeah. I'm sure.
Sonic and Tails holding the gun, but they look psychotic, like Ren and Stimpy crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's the most memorable moment since you've started the company?
Well,
I have
I
many.
don't remember.
Damn.
Like anything
Great
like
memory.
that, like
Yeah.
just like really like sticks out.
I think for me it's the expo.
The
that
expo?
was our first
Oh yeah, the
national
Expo was
event.
the biggest thing we ever did.
Oh, yeah?
Phenomenal.
But actually, I wouldn't say that was my most memorable one. My most memorable one would be the first Battlegrounds, where I was like single-handedly doing every physical aspect of making the skins and taking the orders and
Right.
everything. That
Awesome.
was. I'm not gonna forget that.
Maybe for Dalton, if I had to guess, oh, you know what? I think this will be a perfect time. So
Says nothing.
so oh god, I hope I remember the name. Anyways, Dalton made a certain graphic for a certain director. About a week or two ago. Yeah, film director.
Film
Oh.
director.
Interesting.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Yo!
Uh-oh.
He did a graphic, and we'll actually shoot it to you guys. He did a graphic for Gunn. What's his? I forgot his first name. Shame on me. Oh man. Anyways, Mr. Gunn or Director Gunn of the Guardians of the Galaxy film. It was like Custodians of the Galaxy. Sorry,
Custodians of the
yeah.
Galaxy?
Well, like, and Dalton shot it at him in Twitter, and he replies, "That looks sick." And Dalton responds, "Can we mail you a poster?" So we'll be shipping him a poster of that graphic.
Whoa.
That's
and,
crazy.
Dalton's actually working on another little something. But yeah, that I think that's Dalton's like that as an artist. It means a lot to him to see something that he's worked on. Like he hasn't gone to school like for this. Like it's something that of his own craft, and he just loves making graphics. Like he told us, like, I just want to be the guy behind the table making stuff.
Right.
And so when
that is crazy.
when he did that thing for Director
Good job,
Gunn,
dude.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Good job, man.
so I think that's Dalton's most memorable part of Muffin Bros. Because like at the beginning he goes, let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
The Muffin Bros. See where it goes.
Will you guys be attending Clutch City Clash coming up?
Oh yes.
Yep.
Clutch
Nice.
City
I'll be
Clash.
there. If I'm there, it's gonna be a lot. If Scott's there, it's gonna be a small one.
Yeah. For it being the first 3-stock national, I'm very excited.
Yeah,
I
well,
want
yeah.
statistics to
To
2-stock,
show,
3-stock, whatever your preference is. But this is big. Like, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're gonna have some certain little
I'm pro 3-stock.
some painted controllers and here and that. So we're getting things baking here pretty soon.
Do you guys enjoy eating muffins?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone on Muffin Bros must be pro muffin. You can like cupcakes. Me, no. I'm sorry. I hate them.
I'm into
I am
What?
anti. Yeah,
cupcakes.
it is a war, and there must be a winner. A
Cupcake War, like the TV show. I've never heard of a muffin war.
There you go.
Okay. But yeah, blueberries, my blueberry nation. I love it.
Oh, blueberries are the best.
Mm-hmm.
And do you plan on expanding your team with more skilled players such as like Wispy and Karna, like in the future?
I'd like to.
Not right now.
Not.
but
Yeah,
I think we hit our peak for now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I mean, we're growing, but we're still.
Yeah, definitely.
We
still have
yeah.
day jobs we gotta go.
Of course, yeah.
I
Right.
have two individuals that I've already like
He's been eyeing.
yeah I've
He's
been
been
eyeing them,
eyeing
you know, looking at
I see you
videos and
there.
results and what they sent me, and yeah, there's some really good potential. So yeah, for now we're good, but we'd like to get like a melee.
Melee
guy.
player?
Yeah,
Yo,
melee, and then
let's go, dude. Where's the
Melee.
melee?
where
Wait, where's the melee?
It's in there, boy.
It's in there. It's in
Found it.
there.
You found
Confirmed.
There's the melee.
Found the
And it's
melee.
gone.
It's not going anywhere, folks.
Nope.
It's not
Super.
going anywhere.
Yeah. So that you know, we're gonna try. Actually, the fight stick area is somewhere that
Ooh.
we have to go
Yo,
in the next year.
please.
That'd be
please.
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something I've been wanting to do from the very beginning.
Start.
Fight sticks.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I want to say that. I'll wait for like,
Okay.
another time.
We'll wait.
There's a lot of stuff
But he has
I
an
wanna-
obsession with our arcade cabinet. So does Dalton.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's,
Actually, shout outs to Otaku Cafe in San Antonio. They host uplifts, you know, weeklies and monthly events, and they actually allow us to. They invited us to go vend, and in return, here pretty soon we'll be doing some refurbishing on their graphic arcade for their arcade machines, doing some like fresh
Interesting.
graphics.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
mm-hmm.
Like-
something that these guys are really excited. I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
It's like, let's go.
If we can make it happen.
All right.
Yeah.
And lastly, like any plans for the future, any new projects or anything like that?
I got a lot.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
There's a lot. There's a lot baking.
I don't know.
Lot
It's,
baking.
yeah, I don't
There's
know.
a lot baking
Lot
right
of-
now.
A lot
Well-
of children.
Um,
No, I'm joking.
the one area for sure that we are confirming is our paint shop.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty
So,
soon.
sorry for the delay.
Oh, look,
guys.
it's blue and now it's red.
Yeah.
All these wacky, crazy
Whoa, it's
colors.
blue.
Whoa! But like, we're just making sure like everything's fine. We're actually having Mega Fox test out one of our
Oh yeah, we
new paint shop.
clear coat controllers.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to get nothing painted. If you like want to sign your name on it or something or doodle.
Have a major player like Hungry Box or Mewtwo King or Nakat or someone to sign your controller.
It won't go
seal
away.
with
Yeah.
Clear coat.
We will clear coat
It'll
it.
feel like eggs.
With our paint shop that we'll be announcing here soon, we do plan. The whole system is custom. You know, why buy a new controller?
Right.
You ship us your controller, we deck it out, and then we send it right back.
Make it feel brand new.
Exactly. You know, if it got scuffs and scratches, we'll do our best to like refurbish
Oh, yeah.
it for you. Like,
that blue one was nasty.
yeah, this was a pretty bad
that
one.
was
What, did it have like a lot of like chips,
It was
scratches,
chewed
and
by a
everything
dog.
like
You can
that?
kinda, like,
Wow.
see
that
a
was
little
chewed
bit.
by a dog. I mean, if you look hard enough, you'll find the imperfections. But
Yeah, but you can feel the
Yo, Johnny, hold my mic
Yes.
real quick.
There you go.
I gotta test this baby out.
He thinks he's good.
Yeah.
I
So
don't want my Luigi.
yeah, the clear coat that we have is a particular
Wow, it feels like
recipe.
really
It's
good.
crisp, yeah.
Well,
Super
that's what it
crisp.
needs to be. If if it's gonna
Like
be used
I've
on
been
a
saying from the beginning, eggs.
It
Like
does feel
eggs.
like eggs, guys.
Yeah. So,
Can confirm.
Can
So-
confirm.
Yeah, Mega Fox, he's giving our Clear Coat controller a test run. So if you're in San Antonio, ask him to hold his controller.
Ooh.
So lastly, we made a Facebook Q&A
Yep.
for
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
yeah, go. All right, let's go.
So Johnny,
All
All right, let's
Take it away, dude.
Read the
Ready
first
for the
one.
magic.
Wispy, he asks, why is Wispy the best muffin, bro?
Well, you see, when you whisk and you pee,
you get wispy.
you get wispy.
I did not do that.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Wispy, I love you, and you are a bro. But the best bro starts with the muffin. I'm just saying.
Insert air
No,
horn
we're
The best bro is something you can eat in
Hasbro.
inanimate object.
But yeah,
All right.
love you, Wispy.
Next question comes from Wormy.
Aw.
You guys kind of already
Charlotte
answered it.
Jr..
It was, when will the custom paint jobs be released for our controllers?
Right now.
Any exact date or time this year?
Today.
Also, please bring muffins to CCC.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick for Battlegrounds 2, I literally baked about 500 muffins.
Yeah.
Really?
It was
Chocolate
ridiculous.
chip.
It was like a tub of them. It was huge.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Will
not
you
talking about,
be,
like, no little
will you be
Tupperware tub.
bringing 1,000 muffins?
Double.
Double.
Go, go big or go home.
I'm gonna need to contact Otis Spunkmeyer to see if they can sponsor Clutch City Clash. Cause
This is great.
I mean, I've had thoughts about maybe mini muffins.
Yeah, you
like
should
little,
probably downsize them because not a lot of people ate them. We were trying to
yeah.
get rid of them.
People
last
came
time
back
at
for
Battlegrounds
fourths
too.
and fifths and tenths, and I'm just like, yeah, eat them.
Please.
Get rid of 'em.
My house smells like a chocolate chip muffin now. My apartment, and it's. But yeah, to answer his question, we know we said May.
Yeah, we
We're,
like.
we're gonna try to shoot for this week. So if you're listening to this now and it's like Monday,
Yep.
Yeah, we might be lying
July
again.
25th. Yes,
Soon.
it's very very soon.
Like
Super
literally
next
I mean,
week or
like,
two.
You can see this right now. It's getting somewhere. We have
Progress.
We have progress.
We just want to make
right
sure
here.
everything's crisp and clear and no.
Yeah, we want to make sure nothing looks bad.
Yeah.
We don't want to give you something that looks like, oh look, an ice cream. You drop it in sand, you pick it up. I don't want your paint to have sand in it.
Yeah, we don't want sand to be in your muffins. So.
All right. Next question comes from Quincy Jones.
Oh.
When will there be an edgy Roy controller graphic?
I'll make it right now.
Actually,
Confirmed.
Yeah, well,
Really?
Actually, you know what?
we already have it.
No, edgy. You know, like
Edgy?
Edgy,
as
dude.
in like ridiculous and like controversial and gross or violent, right? You know what edgy means.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that one. I'll personally
Like
make it myself.
There
like
you
a husbando Roy,
Ooh.
like a body pillow Roy's figure. No.
Now we're
Okay.
talking.
That's edgy. That's
I was
edgy.
thinking more like
Now we're talking.
All the muscles and shit.
I was thinking like you know, I'm not gonna go there. It's in a, I want to actually.
All right.
Next question.
Next question.
Next question, please.
Ram asks, why don't you have the decals connect on the controllers?
So this is actually
Oh.
yeah.
You mean like you're talking about?
Like-
I'm assuming you mean this and this.
Oh.
Well, you
yeah.
see, the reason why I did that was when we go vending, I would have to put them on there. Like at first in the beginning, like it's like we have a
Now
system
I'm the
now.
skin master. Yeah.
But now, Jewish.
No.
All right.
No.
You said you're the skin master.
Continue with your story.
Okay. Well, we do that because we mail these out to people too, and a lot of like I know some people who are terrible at laying stuff down. No offense to people.
Oh, I'm
that
bad
buy
at it.
stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
if I were to hand you a blank controller and give you like this and like 10 seconds, can you lay down the skins with no mistakes?
I can. But anyways,
And
Yeah.
no, like I made these slits on purpose so it'll be like easier to lay down and like push bubbles.
because
up.
air pockets will form,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't want the skin to crinkle, so we gave just a little bit of room.
Yeah.
So there's
A little bit of
little
lenience,
exactly
right.
no room for error, and that's exactly why we have
That's
it.
smart.
For the
That is
paint
smart.
shop though.
For the paint
since-
shop, yeah.
For the paint shop, we're gonna close them up.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
We'll be putting those on. You won't be. We'll
Yeah.
be doing it.
Everything will be
Cool,
sealed.
This is a decal. When we actually do this, we put a decal on here and then like
Yeah.
seal it in. It's gonna be like It's gonna be
complete.
solid.
This is the paint and play, or we're fiddling with the name. So
Yeah, we don't really have a name right now. It's paint and play. But I
paint and
think that
play,
sounds
spray and
weird.
play.
Yeah.
But the controller with the paint and the skin will be the MBG special.
Hey,
Hey.
I like
Hey.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
I like that, but I don't know if I like spray and play. Why don't we just call it painted controllers?
Painted. Well, first, yeah.
Straight to the point.
Muffin Bros meeting.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have after this.
Alright, next
What's
question.
the next
All
one?
right. Perry Smith asks, "What's your secret recipe?"
The Krabby Patty formula.
Next one.
Krabby Patty.
Next question. Casey Daniel says, "Why muffins?
Ooh,
Why muffins? Why
Well,
not?
Why not?"
why not?
Why not?
I guess real quick, when I first started junior college at Blinn, this will be quick. I've gotten better at telling the story. I had no friends, of course, new school, but I made 2 new friends, acquaintances. We went
Right.
we went to breakfast at this local place, joint on campus.
And you squeezed my muffin.
Well,
Ooh.
no, I did not. That's not for the record. But anyways, there were these giant packaged muffins, Otis Spunkmeyer, and I bought 2 of them, and I ate one. We went to our music class on a Tuesday. This was literally the first or second week where no one was still talking. No communication. It's just dead. I can't deal with silence in a social
Of course not.
come
That's
on.
super awkward.
It's college. Like
I
this-
understand what you're talking about.
They were going to school for mimes, right?
No. So, in order to break the ice, I took the muffin, I put it right at the front of the class, and I sat right back down. People started whispering, thinking I was just this crazy freshman. We were all freshmen, but the teacher walks in, he starts doing his lecture thing, and then all of a sudden he's just, "Who left their breakfast here at the front?" And I did. Oh, would you like to no, it's for the class. And he goes, "I see."
I see.
And I go, "Yeah, you raffle it off." He goes,
Yo.
"Raffle?"
Way to go, Snape.
He just that's a new one. And he just, "Well, what do we call this phenomenal day of muffin giveaway?" I just Muffin Tuesday. And literally,
Oh god, yeah. That's
Oh,
where it
he
came from.
he's like, "Well, okay, I like that. All right." And so he gets the roster, and he's just like, I just selected, and he went rent. He was the coolest. Like, if it wasn't for him, none of the muffin stuff would have been. So like,
You're telling me this now. I've never heard this before.
yeah, I did. I gave you the long version. You just forgot.
Was this before you were drunk or asleep?
Probably, but like, anyways, he raffles off the muffin. One of my friends that I had made prior won the first raffle, and ever since then, every Tuesday I would actually have double muffin Tuesday or triple muffin Tuesday.
Oh.
Mixing it up.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
the
I would bring
origin
it,
story.
and so when I transferred to Sam Houston State,
Uh-oh.
there was no Otis Spunkmeyer, but I was living in an apartment, so I would bake a batch, bring it every Tuesday, give them out, and just something
It
nice.
Suck.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shut up about
Okay,
it.
now listen. But what it was to me was just like, this is something nice. Like, people have bad days. Like, I have a bad Monday. They're really hoping Tuesday is a better day.
Because there's muffins on Tuesday.
And when people receive a gift, they're just like, what do I have to do in return? Nothing. Just have a good day. So,
It's pretty sweet of
so
you,
Muffin
dude.
Tuesday. That's what I wanted to bring, and
That's sourdough.
yeah, thank you. So, and then I eventually transferred it as my actual my full gamer tag is Muffintastic Man. So I love
Alright.
it. So, or Muffin Man. So yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
one or two more.
Yeah.
One or two more, yeah. Wispy asks,
Again.
yeah, again.
How many
Wispy,
questions?
come on, man.
Do Muffin Bros players get unlimited muffins?
Undoubtedly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You gotta come over and you can have my muffin.
I freaking love you, dude. All right, man. Last one.
And last one, he asks, Wispy asks again.
Oh, jeez.
How was Muffin Bros created? But my answer to that is just watch the first part of the video.
Oh,
Hey.
There you
like,
go.
That's the origin.
that's
Yeah.
the origin
Well, hey,
story.
by the way, thanks for having us on the show.
Definitely.
We actually
man, no
we have
problem.
a gift for the three of you.
This is actually
Cool.
really fun.
your own
no.
personal
Oh.
movie Smash Network graphic skins.
Dude, let's go.
Yo.
Let's
controllers.
go.
Dude.
Thank
There's
you so much.
3 of them
Yeah,
for
you
you.
know.
It's got your logo on the
All your
bottom
troubles.
Dude, this is awesome.
right. And then
Dude,
we
thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
yeah,
Take a
yeah.
picture of it and we'll
it's
show y'all.
it's
Yeah.
it's our
It's
pleasure
cool.
to be on the show.
Especially Dolph.
Dude, they
Yeah.
got the icon and everything.
There you go.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
this. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'll
That's
put it on for you
amazing.
before I leave and all that. But
Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, you know, Muffin Bros, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for the community.
Yeah,
We
if there
wouldn't
was
be
no community, there'd be not us.
exactly.
We would
So
be
like,
Or us.
sad.
So-
For us too.
Or us,
yeah.
you know, if
Yeah.
you're part of the Houston community or part of the Florida or the Washington or wherever you're from, support your community. Go out to events. Just love your fellow Smashers and just
And even if you don't want to spend any money, just play friendly.
yeah, just
Yeah.
play friendlies. Like
It's always fun.
Go there,
Like,
there,
I'm
support.
not gonna drive.
So that's what we love to do, and this is our first podcast, and it's been fun. Like we don't get to tell our
Yeah.
stories
Yeah, yeah,
often.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like no one knows who the hell I am. I'm
Yeah.
just
And
like,
And now they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I hope
this,
they
This
know.
is Pete.
this I didn't make him up. He's here.
He's
And
here.
Dalton, he's not
I
made
am
up
the-
either.
We don't know that
Mr.
for sure,
Perks
though.
person.
yeah.
No, but yeah, as I
I feel like
mentioned to
I've-
you guys before the podcast, like we want to have much exposure for the community, like the people that make up Smash Bros.
Big or
something
small.
that. Big or small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And having you on the show and talking about your backstory and where everything came out, your motivation, why you do this, how you do this. This is why we keep on doing these things. So
It's beautiful.
guys, thank you for
It's Muffin-tastic.
yeah, it's fantastic. It's
Definitely
fantastic.
Muffin-tastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Where can they find you?
Okay.
Any social media
Yes.
things or anything?
So our Facebook
Oh.
page, facebook.com/Muffin Bros Graphics. For our Twitter, we actually post a lot on Twitter. It's just at Muffin
here you
Bros. He brought business
These
cards.
are my cards.
Yeah.
I didn't know my names were on the back of them, but they are
There
apparently.
you go. Oh, yeah. So at Muffin Bros on our
There you
Twitter,
go.
we do
They're kinda-
giveaways.
Smashed by my
We're
wallet.
good.
There you
but,
go.
You know,
You get
Hey,
it?
man.
Smash. Yeah.
it works.
But yeah, our Twitter, we'll be doing some more giveaways. Actually, some of our I want to do a quick shout out to like the people that we sponsor on the
Yeah,
streams.
of course.
So we have Dark Peach, who's doing a great job holding down, with being a Peach main. I mean, Peach main,
Peach Mains for life.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
right.
stick together.
The other streamer is Hakaru, or I can never say it right. Hakaru. Hackoru, or I just call him Hack, but he's with the Leap of Faith
Oh,
crew. Hack. He's a great Mario main. Love the guy. He has great energy on the stream, so give him a look at. And then of course our very own sponsored player, MBG Wispy or MB Wispy. You can find his Twitch and his Twitter handle MB Wispy. But those are the 3 that we sponsor for their streams, and then our partnerships, of course, Smash United, Tourney Locator, Uplift Esports, FX Game Exchange, Jisoo Art. We love you guys. Like, thank you so much for making this a Muffin-tastic journey.
It's been interesting to say the least.
Yeah,
It's been really busy
it has,
and growing.
and it's gonna keep being busy, and we love it.
Hey man.
So yeah, absolutely. So enjoy the skins.
We definitely will. It's amazing.
no, we will. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much. But yeah, well, thank you guys for listening in, tuning in.
It's been fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was Muffin-tastic fun.
Hey.
But yeah, you can find us at MSmash Podcast on Twitter.
Everything will be in the description.
Yeah, everything's
below.
in the description below. And yeah, like I said, thanks you guys, and stick in for the next Enter the View. So, deuces.
See you guys.
Bye
See you tomorrow, or not,
bye. Or
maybe.
whatever.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm done.